What's up guys, iDevice Help here, and Apple yet again surprises us with another beta, iOS 9.3 Beta 6. Now this is probably the first time Apple has released a 6 beta for any iOS software update. I think Apple is really aiming to improve a lot of the security of the operating system. Bad news for us jailbreakers, but I'll keep you guys updated with that information. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look around the operating system and see what's new. It is a fairly small update, and I did do a quick test, and as you can see here, the March 1st, which is the 5th beta, was released from today, which is March 7th. It looks like we have a small increase on the single core score from 2520 to 2526, and the multi-core score from 4408 to 4402. Now there is a small margin for error, so I'm not going to say that it did improve the speed of the operating system or not. Those applications sometimes can have, small differences and variances, but in terms of browsing through the operating system, everything really feels a lot smoother. And I did notice a small change, and I'm not sure if this was available before, but it looks like on my other iPhone it's not available. I don't know if it has anything to do with carriers, but if I go into this section here where it says data, I can scroll down, and all the way at the bottom we have two different options: system services, uninstalled app. And on this iPhone here, you can see those options are not available. Now I don't know if this is particular to carriers, but it doesn't appear to be available on AT&T devices, but on the 6th beta it looks like it is, and it gives you a more detailed explanation on what services are using what amount of data. As you can see there, from Game Center, security, backups, Find My iPhone, push notifications, very detailed stuff in terms of what it's using, the amount of data on your device. Now another thing a lot of people were complaining about beta 5 was that if you have a low power mode on, you don't have the ability to have night shift on as well. And I'm not quite sure why Apple wouldn't allow users to do this, but that is one of the things that you guys were telling me about, that Apple doesn't allow you to do with the low power mode and have the night shift option also available. As you can see here, the battery usage also has a new option: recently deleted apps. I also noticed that it doesn't even have an icon on there just yet, but I believe that's also a new option, not available on the previous beta on AT&T devices either. Now if these options were available for you, leave a comment down below. Now if I go into the App Store, you see there that I have a badge. Normally that means I have an update for an application, but if I go into my updates, I notice there isn't any updates for me. So it looks like there's a minor bug in terms of the notifications for the App Store updates, but I can simply turn off notifications. It doesn't really bother me much, but it looks like the operating system feels very smooth. Everything is running rather quickly, snappy, back and forth, opening up folders, which is animation based, but it is running rather smoothly. And as you can see, everything, not like always in terms of battery performance, iOS 9.3 beta 5 did a great increase, about a 2% increase on battery performance. Like always, I'll let you guys know on Twitter if beta 6 does affect or improve the battery performance on the devices. I'm going to go ahead and run a test on all my devices that I have back there, from iPhone 4S to iPhone 6S Plus, to see which one. So be sure to stay tuned there on Twitter for that. iOS 9.3 should be released pretty soon. Apple surprised us with another beta. It means they're pushing the security of the device to a whole different level. So Apple's working very hard to keep the iPhone very secure. Much more videos coming your way. Click that like button and share if you enjoy. It's been iDevice Help. I hope you guys have a great day. I will catch you guys really soon. Peace.